Hello, my favorite art students. Are you ready for this week's art lesson? Me too. All right, it's week 4 of school. So our art lesson this week is called week 4. And we're still talking about community. Why? Why are we still talking about community? Because community is so important. It is so important to have a good, strong, calm, and kind community. So if you're in the classroom, then your community should be strong. If you're out in your neighborhood or in your town or your city, your community with other people should also be strong. And when you're in art class with Miss Friels, our community needs to be strong and kind as well. One way we can make our art community a little bit better and a little bit stronger is by staying organized. What does organized mean, Miss Friels? Organized is like when you have all of your materials in a certain space and you know where they're at. It's when you know when it's time to log onto the computer and meet with your teachers. It's when you know what time art class is or what time music class is because you are organized. Maybe you are the one that remembers, or maybe it's your parents or your family that helps you remember. The one way I stay organized as a teacher is I create some signs and I stick them in a place where I can see them all the time so that I know when I am supposed to teach my classes. It's very important. If Miss Friels wasn't organized, if I did not make a sign that told me when my art classes were, I might not show up on time. I might not come to art class, and then you would be sitting around going, "Where's Miss Friels?" So one way I stay organized is I create beautiful signs that tell me what time I have classes and things like that. Let me show you the sign I have behind me here on my bulletin board that tells me when my art classes are. I'm going to take it off my bulletin board so I can show it to you. So this is a sign I created on my computer, and it tells me when I have my art classes, okay? This tells me when I have all of my art classes so I can stay organized, okay? And when I stay organized, I am creating a better art community. So this week, our lesson is going to be about how you can stay organized by making a sign. What? I am going to teach you how to create some really cool letters called bubble letters. And by learning how to create bubble letters, you can create a sign to help keep you more organized for our art community. Now, I'm going to give you 2 choices. I'm going to teach you how to create bubble letters by spelling the word art, A-R-T. And after you make art in big fancy bubble letters, you can write what time and what day you have art underneath it. And then you can put that piece of paper up somewhere close to your computer at home so you always remember when your art class is. If you already have a sign and you say, "Miss Friels, I already know, I'm already organized," then I will teach you how to make bubble letters, and you can make a sign with your name. You can make a piece of art with your name in bubble letters and decorate it super cool. Okay, so this week's lesson is all about keeping our community strong, particularly in our art community. And I will teach you how to create bubble letters. You can create a sign that says art with your day and your time of art class and keep it close so you always remember to log onto your computer to find Miss Friels. Or if you already are organized, I will teach you how to make bubble letters so you can make a really cool piece of art with your name or the name of somebody else that you may know. All right, let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, art students, I am once again going to teach you how to create bubble letters. And today we are going to start practice by spelling the word art and then turning those letters into bubble letters. So let me show you what I mean. First, make sure you have a pencil and a piece of paper to practice. If you want to practice on notebook paper or a whiteboard, that's okay also. But when you turn in your homework, I want your art to be on a piece of paper. So we're going to practice. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to write the word art just normal. I'm just going to write the word art normal, and I'm going to use a pencil to write this word. And I'm going to write it kind of big, okay? I'm going to write it kind of big across my paper. I don't want to make it super duper tiny because it's more difficult to make bubble letters and to learn how to create bubble letters, okay? So I'm going to write the word art. You can draw very lightly. I'm drawing a little bit harder because it's easier to see on the camera. How do you spell art, boys and girls? A-R-T. It's a good word to practice bubble letters with because it is short, right? Now, the secret to doing bubble letters is to basically outline around your pencil marks without touching the pencil marks. What? So, basically, think of it like this. All of the pencil mark that you made is lava, and you cannot touch it with your pencil again. You have to go around your letters, okay? So it's kind of easier to explain if I just show you. So I already have my pencil lines, okay? And what I'm going to do is outline the pencil lines without actually touching the pencil. And for showing you today, I'm actually going to use a different color so it's easier to see the pencil lines. So I'm going to take a purple crayon and I'm going to create bubble letters here. Now watch. I'm not going to touch the pencil because it's lava, but I want to go around the lines. And I want to keep the same distance as best I can. So I'm kind of like going around these pencil lines without touching them because they're lava and I will melt. I will burn up and melt. I'm tracing the lines. I'm going around them and following the lines like this. Bloop. Let's try it with the R. Don't touch it. I'm just going to draw around the pencil lines and follow the pencil lines without actually touching them. Whee! I'm going around the letters and at the very ends make a nice curve. So you can see at the very ends they're always curved, curve, curve, curve. Let's try the T. So around the pencil lines without actually touching them. If this is a little bit confusing, guess what? The cool part of a video is that you can press pause, you can rewind it, or start it over as many times as you want. Cool. Guess what? I'm not done. Why? Well, because I need to put a little bit of a space in here because this A has space inside of it. Okay, so I'm going to start, I'll start here. The same thing, follow the lines without touching them. Just like that. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Now, you have choices here. If you made your pencil lines very light, you can actually erase the lines. Okay, I will erase it in the T, but I'll also show you. You don't have to erase the lines, like maybe you did the lines too dark and they're too difficult to erase. That's okay. You can just color right over them also. Okay? So I am going to take a little time and color this in with some cool patterns, and you will see that the video will kind of go really fast so we can get to the next step, okay? So here I go. Yay! Cool. I did bubble letters. I spelled the word art. When you know how to make bubble letters, you can actually write whatever you want. So, if you would like to continue and stay more organized in art class, Miss Friels would suggest that now you write what day you have art class and what time you have art class. For example, if you have art class on Wednesday at 11 o'clock, you can write it. You can write it down here. And then you can write it maybe with a marker so you can see it a lot better. For example, pretend I have art class Wednesday at 11 o'clock. I can write that right underneath art. That way, I can put this sign up near my computer or in my room wherever I do my schoolwork, and I will always remember when art time is. This way, it will keep me more organized. And when we're all more organized, it creates a better art community. If you finish your art sign, hey, try to make your name or someone else's name in bubble letters. Or how about a cool word, like strong? I'm finished with my art. What do I do next? Well, if you're already in Seesaw, turn in your art to Seesaw. And if you're not in Seesaw, go to Miss Friels' Art Time website and click on the weekly lessons in the middle, and it will take you right to Seesaw. Remember, there's videos if you forget how to turn in your art. I can't wait to see your art. I'll see you next time. Bye.